Goal kick Eastern region. Priscilla to Mavis. Mavis is beaten to it. And there they go. They're unable to score. Margaret, how did she miss that? And they finally get to clear their lines. Mavis Kwa, sloppy defending there. Gifted that ball to Margaret, but unfortunately Margaret could not also connect. Here's Martha Stoin. Blessing. She'll clear her lines. There they go. Emanuela sends one through, and Priscilla is there. Martha was shoved off, and Petra will halt the game. Temporary hold up here. Brong Ahafo 2. Eastern Region 0. Interesting conversations going on the bench of both sides. They really want that top spot. Margaret down, and she's being attended to at this point in time. That game between Greater Accra and Eastern Eliteby remains the same. Greater Accra have their noses in front. 1-0 it is in favor of Greater Accra. Margaret will be held aside for game to continue. We've done 31 minutes in the first half. And Brong Ahafo have the advantage with 2 goals. Petra Hatome drops the ball for Mavis Quad to pick for Eastern Region. Looking for Aram. She's pushed down, and referee says game should continue. Blessing. Still Blessing. Sends it through to the right. And Aram is still down on the turf. Aram needs to be attended to, and the medics are racing to her. Temporary hold up. And it's 32 minutes on the clock. Eastern Region really have to put their houses in order. Captain Christiana Shaku. Here's a but down on the line to be attended to. Vicentia. Eastern Region. We'll be doing 2 minutes of time added on. We've exhausted the first 35. And we're already in that 2 minutes. There they go. It's Howard. Howard's ball looking for Amina. Priscilla. Goal kick to Blessing. Doris was late on that account. Gets back to pick it, and she's brought down. Game will continue. Here's Jessica. And she plays it out of touch. Norris is down on the turf and needs to be attended to. Brong Ahafo 2. Eastern Region 0. Temporary hold up here. That was a second goal for Brong Ahafo. And Eastern Region still looking for ways to respond to quick blows. And they have been dazed there on the FIFA pitch. Last round of March. They have held their own from Monday up until today. Going to the ends of themselves to grind out results. Will they be able to do that again? We had the last minute of time that was added on. This game could end anytime soon. Throwing Ashaku. Aaron Bando that way again. Eastern Region. Here's Doris. Doris sends one in. Shaku's head up. But Fadila will restore it and pick it up. Fadila. Fadila picks up the ball for Brong Ahafo. Goal kick. She leave it for Abner feet. Abner's kick in. Did not go anywhere, still in her own half. Ashaku turns around, finds Zenyana. But that was just too much for Ashaku to pick up again. Here's Abner Brefi. Finds Emanuela. Back to Abner. Her ball down the right and she was looking for Kumalo. So in Barikatu. Barikatu to Doris. And that the whistle goes. Done with the first half. Brong Ahafo 2, Eastern Region 0. We'll be back after recess for the last 35.
David Nasimi. Someone say obo. Obranya dia me baba be kem. On baba ke nam re. Is it Jamila or Amina? Amina. The bucket no why. Who say me we eno a wo ma me kokoro bucket will be answer me biare. Who say me ready? Then am me no no. Hey, I see you Iti neme sabakan. Yeah, me sanka opera na oba wa wo. Kusa wo.
She was there before the
yourself. Post yourself. Against my class. I don't know why. I don't know whether we done something against the light and in the center. It's very bad. And I'm not speaking.
Petra! Come. Wait, she's not out.
Go.
Yes.
Very supportive.
Nice.
Second half already underway, and we're continuing from where we left off. It's Brong Ahafo taking on Eastern Region in the last Group B round of March U-15 Elite Girls Championship ongoing here at the Gadaman Soccer Center of Excellence. Quick change effected by Eastern Region. Doris Ofori is out, and her place has been taken by Francisca Zogbede. Now playing from left to right. Brong Ahafo and Eastern responding from right to left. Jessica's header. Down the left. And they were looking for Maidens to pick it up. So in Eastern Region. Barikatu's throwing, finds Enam, but she couldn't keep it. Brong Ahafo pick up that throwing themselves. And it's left behind for Hawa. Hawa sends it in. Aram controls. Here's Emanuela. Ball gets to Belinda Quente. Cristobal fights for it. And she'll leave it for Kumalo. But Priscilla is there to hold on. Priscilla sends it back. And Ashaku down the right. She wins it for Easton. She's racing with it. Lays that pass through and is blocked. Here is Anyanam. Anyanam will find Francisca down the left. That ball was just too much for her to hold on.
Fight for the ball. No.
Heads go up. Kumalo beating to it by Quente. Here's Belinda. Cristobal brings her down. Esther has the advantage. And referee Petra whistle for that foul on Belinda Quente.
Hey, you're down. 0-0. 20.
Blessing to pick up that free kick. And that is a right spot. Here's Blessing. Favor returned.
Play,
Jessica racing forward. Mavis Kwa. Mavis will pick Christiana down her right. She controls Ashaku. Here's Christiana Ashaku. Station 2 for Barika 2. She's still Barika 2. She's holding on to it. We should be allowed to make that cross. The ball heads out of play. Wins her team the corner. And it's Vicentia who will pick it up for Eastern Region. Corner kick Eastern Region. Vicentia's corner. Flying through. Ashaku, but that was too high. Wasted effort there. Captain Christiana Ashaku.
Come on. 0-0, Yanko.
Brong Ahafo 2. Eastern Region 0. Here's Fadila. Abina Befi. Jessica had her head to it. Blessing. Was looking to send it to Esther. Here is Margaret. Kumalo. Kumalo is brought down. Kumalo is brought down. Esther cannot believe it. To her, she went in for the ball. Now there, she pushed her before she got to the ball, Esther. Free kick, Brong Ahafo. Yes, Christabel. She sends one in. And Priscilla had her hand to it. Great free kick there from Christabel. Forced the great save equally out of Priscilla. Barika 2 wants to effect the throw in quickly as she can. She does. She's challenging for it. Goes down with her marker. And Amina is still down on the turf. Looks like she's in pain. Referee Petra calls on the medics to her rescue. She challenged for that ball with Barika 2. But she has been able to be up on her feet, Barika 2. And I mean now have to be attended to temporary hold up. Scoreline, if you're just joining us, is Brong Ahafo 2, Eastern Region 0. On the other side of the pitch is Eastern Elites B 0, Greater Accra 1. The U-15 Elites Girls Championship 2025 edition gradually coming to a close. Began on Monday, 6th October, and game will continue. I mean, I helped the side. And you know, got her foot to it. Here's Emanuela. Brong Ahafo on the attack. Kumalo. Here is Kumalo. Sends it through to Emanuela, but she's beaten to it. Christabel. Here is Hawa. Priscilla holds on for Eastern Region. Abna Befi goes up, brings down Ashaku, and here's Belinda Quente. She dummies, still Belinda holding on, sandwiched, and finally goes down. Belinda Quente wins that free kick
Come on, anytime.
for Eastern Region. And Mavis Core
Hey, Ahafo.
is the one to effect it for Eastern Region. They are still looking for ways to reduce that deficit, but it doesn't look like it's working. 43 minutes gone. Brong Ahafo 2, Eastern Region 0. They'll steal that ball away. Here's Barikatu. Brings Amina down again. Play continues. Blessing finds Jessica. She'll try her luck at a shot, but Fadila is there. Game continues. And we've done 44 minutes on the clock. Getting physical at this point. Eastern Region looking to punch holes where there are no holes just to get through to the other side. It's looking very difficult for them. Abefi returns that ball. Here's Yvonne. Belinda Pente. Eastern Region. Looks like they would have preferred that advantage, but here is Belinda Quente. Referee points to the spot for the free kick to be properly taken. Mavis Core. Whistle goes. Maybe sends one in, header down. Here's Enyanam. Enyanam could not control that kick. And here they go. It's Margaret against Blessing. Blessing turns her in and out. Keeps the ball in play for Eastern Region. Here is Francisca. Francisca finds Vicentia. Vicentia is beaten to it by Yvonne. And Yvonne prefers safety. 45 minutes. Brong Ahafo 2, Eastern Region 0.
We are in the game, don't lose your head. Hey, Aubrey! Come on! Jamaica, awareness.
Another free kick advantage falling to Eastern Region.
Don't lose your head. Adi out.
Belinda Quente.
Referee.
And it's a two-woman war.
Referee.
Quente switches to her right. That header goes in. Ashaku keeps it in play. Here's Christiana Ashaku. Christiana finds Enyanam. Enyanam laces it to Kwa. Mavis stamps the ball, and that ball will go straight to Fadila. Physical game we are having in the second half. Eastern Region knocking hard as they can, looking for answers. They're 2 goals down, and they just can't believe it. They lie on top of Group B with 10 points, and they need these 3 points to be able to get into the final. But it looks like Brong Ahafo might just steal it under their feet if they are not careful. They are on 8 points, and if it remains this way, they will finish with 11.
Much quicker.
47 minutes on the clock. All the set pieces are falling to Eastern Region, but are they able to make use of it? That is another question that can hardly be answered, given how they are playing. Ashaku will step up for this free kick. There's a 2-woman wall. Ashaku sends one in and heads straight into goal, but Fadila holds on. Not a bad try. Mavis Kwa with that brilliant follow-up. But here's Kumalo and Yunam went in for the ball, and so play continues. Margaret is already off. For the 8 minutes. And these two sides are their throats. Yvonne down in pain, and she will be attended to. Resulted in a temporary hold up here.
Petra.
Game resumes. Here's Mavis. Bente had her foot to it. Kumalo balloons it. Blessing. Waits for it to drop in front of her. Turns beautifully away from Margaret. And here's Blessing. Leaves it for Francisca. Bente was waiting, but they'll take it away and Kumalo is brought down. Minutes on the clock. Brong Ahafo 2, Eastern Region 0. Yvonne gets back onto the pitch. Soaring Emanuela looking for Kumalo. Mohamed Mahmoud, head coach of Eastern Region, not too enthused about 10 out of events. He's 2 goals down, and so you can understand his fury. Free kick, Emanuela. Kumalo turns. And there it goes. Pressler holds on to it, so shouldered by Mavis Kwa. Returns it almost immediately, looking for Christian Ashaku. Ashaku is racing to it and unable to keep it in play. "19 more minutes to be played. And it's Brong Ahafo 2, Eastern Region 0. On the other side, by way of update, Greater Accra still have their noses in front, beating Eastern Elite B by a long goal, and that game is also in the second half. Game will resume. And then Yanyam will pick up that throw-in for Ashaku. They are both beaten to it. And Hawa, Jessica tried to stop her. And she died. Throwing Brong Ahafo. Hawa is throwing. Kumalo gets in there, picks it up. There they come. Sasha brings down her marker. And it will be a free kick to Brong Ahafo. Brong Ahafo look composed. Irrespective of the pressure that Eastern Region are mounting on them, they do not look like they are satisfied with it too. They're still looking for more goals. Here's Christabel. Christabel sends one flying, and Priscilla held on to it. Great kicks she has, Christabel. Shaku. Abena got to it before she did. Here is Amina. Christabel. Amina down the left. Amina against Jessica. Yes, Mavis. And Jessica will not let her go through them. Eastern Region will be effecting another change, but in the meantime, Barika to blast into Christabel. Eastern Region will be looking to give Esther the detail a bite of this game. The confirmation will tell us whose place she's going to take. Advantage Brong Ahafo. And there's another throw-in, quickly taken. Barikatu did not allow Emanuela to hold on to that ball. Change to be effected. And Vicentia is sacrificed for Didite. Confirmation of that change. And Esther Didite heads into the game to see if she could bring a different twist to Eastern Region and their play. Barikatu. Abnabe frees there, but Aram is racing to it. Aram shrugs her off. She keeps it in play. Here's Aram. Aram sending that cross quite late. And Belinda Quente unable to get it. Eastern Region. And they finally get that goal. Aram gets to pull one back for them. That was a lifeline they were looking for. They get it under a quite bizarre circumstance. They have their goal after 55 minutes of action. That was Aram's first attempt. It was cleared but not as far as Belinda Quente. And did his fresh touch. Sends it down there again. And Aram doubled up quickly and plays for Dila. Pente's try. Did his first touch in this game, and Aram had to race back to get it in there. Fadila had no answer to that. They have a lifeline, Eastern Region. Maybe things can turn around for them, but as it stands now, it's Brong Ahafo 2, Eastern Region 1. Play will continue. Kumalo with the ball down the right. Jessica Heckle said, ball is still in play. And the referee spotted that. And it'll be a free kick advantage to Brong Ahafo Region. They were runners up in the maiden edition. And they are looking to lift that trophy. Their path has not been too good. They have picked themselves up and staring at a possible final in the second year. Ashanti Region, unfortunately, defending champions, have lost out on that top spot and will not be able to go through from Group B. Kumalo is down and still being attended to. We've done 58 minutes. 12 more minutes to play. Ariam there in your shots. After pulling one back for Eastern Region. Yes, Christabel. Christabel will wait for the referee's whistle to pick up her third free kick for Brong Ahafo. Gets ready, sends an in-swinger, and Priscilla had to punch that away. There they go. Yvonne, unable to turn, and Enyanam is there. Emanuela Barika to finally clears. Ariam gets in there, and Pente will clear the lines for Eastern Region. 59 minutes. Brong Ahafo 2, Eastern Region 1. Brong Ahafo would also want to effect a change. Mary Akubila is getting ready. Let's see whose place she will take. Free kick, Mavis Kwa. Heated exchanges here. Petra, Tommy. Calls on the medic to attend to it. Change. Brong Ahafo region. Christabel has been sacrificed, and her place will be taken by Mary Akubila.
Zigby.
She's hot. Good game. Christabel. Kumalo joins the field. Temporary hold up here.
Zigby. Come on.
Played past their mark in 61 minutes. Shaku's balling. Here is Akubila. Mary's first touch. Beaten by Anyona. Here's Anyona. Gets it through to Pente. Gets it to the human wall. Here is Francisca. But Yvonne clears finally. Margaret racing to it, and she's unable to keep it in play.
Let's play.
We're in the last 9 minutes of this game. And here's Priscilla and Mavis. Barikatu loses out to Kumalo. Here they come, Margaret, and Kwa brings her down. Kwa brings down her marker, but it's outside the box. The incident happened outside the box, and it will be a free kick to Brong Ahafo. Free kick, Brong Ahafo. Margaret is down and has to be attended to. The players having a lot of meetings among themselves. Mavis Kwa, the culprit on that occasion, when she realized Margaret was on the run. The only thing she could have done was to bring her down. Margaret was staring away Mavis, just put a little peg on her, and she halted that sequence of play. 63 minutes gone, and it's Brong Ahafo 2, Ashanti Region 1. Temporary hold up here. Greater Accra are 2 goals up against the Satelites B. They are in the final. Two-1, Brong Ahafo and Eastern Region, Greater Accra having a field day over Eastern Elites B. And we have 2 goals up against them. Free kick. Brong Ahafo just on the edge of the board. We wait to see who picks that kick for Brong Ahafo. Ashi Kumalo. She's also walking away. 5-woman wall. There they get it. Priscilla has a hand to it and holds on to it the second time. Great save. Priscilla, he has a shaku tearing away. But the ball is high and above her. And Yanam brings down her marker. And Examiner who goes down again.
I don't know.
Had that live line when I got that goal for them. But we have 5 more minutes to play for. Brong Ahafo 2, Eastern Region 1. Eastern Region under a lot of pressure. Brong Ahafo. Abna Brefi's kick, and out it goes. Goal kick. Here's baby squad. Emanuela spins the ball around. And Barika to lays a shaku through. Dede is also racing. Christiana Shaku gets back to Pickett. That was too feeble. Jessica wanted to pick that. Mavis squad. Her foot was up and brings down Amina. Eastern Region still looking for answers. We've done 67 minutes. 3 more to play for. And it's been an interesting game. Brong Ahafo came in with 2 quick goals. Everyone pulled one back for Eastern. They're here. Akubila and Priscilla will step up to hold on. Down the right, she was looking to find a shaku, but that was just too much for her to pick up. Christiana Shaku picks up the ball herself. And it'll be a throwing advantage to Brong Ahafo. So and quickly taken. Yvonne. So ineffective. Ashako has been bundled. But Pente was there. Ashaku, and she sends it out again. Eastern region are in trouble. They're sweating it out. If it remains this way, Brong Ahafo ends the round of matches on top with 11 points. They're really ruling that moment. They have 10 already.
I know. Quicker. Jamaica, fan, nine on your free.
Eastern region wasted that effort. And the time is ticking. 30 seconds more for this game to end. Here's Fadila. Fadila leaves it for her captain Abner Brefi. Here's Abner's ball. Jessica heads it down. Aram unable to go on. Here's Margaret. Priscilla steps up, join the fray. And Margaret might just punish her. And over the roof it goes. Interesting turnout of events. We've exhausted the 70 minutes. And Eastern region will effect another change. Aram has been sacrificed and her place is taken by Aku Constance. Game continues. Here's Francisca. They'll fight for it. Brings down her marker. Amina goes down herself. He has spent it. Ball goes out. We're doing 4 minutes of time at it all. It's Francisca. Francisca with the throwing. Aram. We are in the 4 minutes of additional time. Eastern region knows that this is doom. Abner Brefi story. Here's Kumalo. Barikatu got her ball, her way in it. Mavis and Belinda just blast into each other. We've exhausted the first of the 4. Amina looks to be in a lot of pain. Her boots are off and her injury would have to be addressed off the pitch. Brong Ahafo reduced to 10 women now. And Emanuela is asked to hold on now. She can take that free kick. She does. Akubila. And I'm getting there. Here's Quente. Pente against Emanuela. Emanuela wins it. Goes off. And Pente brings her down. Here's Mavis Kwa. Martha and Priscilla holds on. 2 minutes more to play. Brong Ahafo 2, Eastern Region 1. Here's Aku. Aku's ball. Blasting to Mavis Kwa. Mavis switches to her left to find Dede. Dede is heckled. And she's unable to hold on. But play will continue. Akubila beaten by Jessica. And Jessica shoves it away. Here is Anyanam. Anyanam is strong. Leaves it for Belinda Quente. She will strike. And straight into the waiting arms of Fadila. It's getting interesting in the last minutes of this game. There's two sides. One team. And there goes the whistle. It's done. It's done. Brong Ahafo in the final. And this is how Brong Ahafo gets into the final. There's full-time as well on the other side, and Better Crowd are winners from Group A. Brong Ahafo are here in the final, runners-up in the maiden edition. And this has been interesting. Tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., we will be back here to bring you the final between Brong Ahafo and Greater Accra region. You wouldn't want to miss that game. The Elite U-15 Girls Cup. Interesting. Great talents on display. From Monday up until today, we have really enjoyed ourselves as much as we have. Brong Ahafo, and guess what? Ashanti ended up joining in the celebration. They came second last year. Will they be lucky to lift it up? This year, their second try. Greater Accra, 100% record for match day 1. They won their game through to today match day 5, making it 15 points from 5 games. Another game on our hand. Brong Ahafo have also ended with 11 points. And our woman of the match is Amina, after she grabs both goals for Brong Ahafo. Woman of the match for that game between Brong Ahafo and Eastern Region is player number 7, Amina Adams from Brong Ahafo. Amina Adams is the woman of the match, and she gets to have that accolade. Greater Accra completes the pass with 15 points in Group A. And Brong Ahafo, who had 8 points after match day 4, have gotten the 3 and now top with 11. Eastern comes second on 10, just as Ashanti region also on 10 points. Looking good for this Brong Ahafo side. How will they be able to hold their own against Greater Accra when they get into the final tomorrow? We have a date, 9 a.m. it is. U-15 Elite Girls Championship Final. Greater Accra taking on Brong Ahafo. My name is Abigail Senasosu. I've done this with you from Monday. Let's end it well tomorrow. See you for the final.
He's never. No, I'll check him out. Hey, Mika, then I'm going to move. Oh, my God, we don't need him here. Because we have to develop the children here. We are not here to